Donna, and this is my backpacking trip to Isle Royale National Park in Michigan. I spent 2 weeks on the island doing a solo hike from one end to the other and back again. Welcome to episode 2 of my Isle Royale adventure. In this episode, I'll drive to Houghton, take the Ranger 3 to the island, hike from Rock Harbor to Daisy Farm, and have my very first moose encounter. I live in West Michigan, so my adventure began by driving all the way up the lower peninsula of Michigan, crossing the Mackinac Bridge, and then continuing on to Houghton. So I am on the road to Isle Royale. I've been on the road about an hour, only 7.5 more hours to go. I just stopped to mail the package with my food, so that'll be there in a few days, and I'll pick it up when I get to Windigo. The highlight of a drive into Michigan's Upper Peninsula is crossing the Mackinac Bridge. At 5 miles long, it is the 5th longest suspension bridge in the world.
This is WHMC, licensed to and operated by the Mackinac Bridge Authority. Currently, we are experiencing winds of sufficient force in the Straits area to issue a warning to all motorists currently on the bridge and those preparing to cross. Examples of vehicles which are especially high winds are pickup trucks with campers, motorhomes, vehicle pulling trailers, and enclosed semi-truck trailers. Reduce your speed to a maximum of 20 miles per hour. Turn on your four-way flashers and utilize side lanes. Strong winds are blowing across the surface of the bridge. Please exercise appropriate caution. The Mackinac Bridge Authority is monitoring wind speeds at various points along the structure. Additional steps will be implemented if conditions change. Please tune to AM.
And when I was just about to cross and it looked like I'd safely made it.
Great. It wasn't enough of a challenge yet.
I did make it safely to Houghton, where I stayed at the Super 8 Motel just down from the Ranger 3 ferry dock. I walked down to take a look at the dock and get an up-close look at the Ranger 3. The next morning, I walked over to the dock to hand over my gear and pick up my ticket for Passage to an Island Wilderness. From the Michigan side, there are a few ways to get to Isle Royale. There's the Ranger 3 ferry from Houghton, the Queen from Tobin Harbor, and the Isle Royale seaplanes. I took the Ranger 3 for a few reasons. Houghton is a closer drive for me. It's the most affordable option, and the Ranger 3 is just cool. It's 185 feet long and makes the 73-mile trip in 6 hours. It is the National Park Service's largest motorized vessel. It was built in 1958, and it still has its 1958 charm. It was a comfortable ride, with plenty of time to relax, explore the ship, and even grab a bite to eat in the diner. One of the bonuses of taking the Ranger is that you get to meet with the park ranger and get your camping permit on the ferry. Looks so easy on paper, doesn't it? Before you know it, you get your first look at the island, including a glimpse of the Rock Harbor Lighthouse. The first stop, though, is at Mott Island, the park headquarters. You can get off the ferry to stretch your legs, watch park staff unload supplies, and take a photo by the Isle Royale sign. Then it's back on the Ranger 3 to finish out the trip. So I got off the boat at Rock Harbor, got my pack, loaded the things from my day pack into it, filled up my water, and now I've hit the trail. This is Tobin Harbor Trail. I'm going to start on this one, and then at Susie's Cave I'm going to cut over to the Rock Harbor Trail. Plan is to get to Daisy Farm tonight. So beautiful in here. The trail is narrow and gently winding, scattered rocks on it, and just this lush green everywhere around. There's so many flowers blooming, just amazing. First bit of old man's beard on the tree here. So I'm still out here on the Tobin Harbor Trail, just only a little bit along the trail. And the stillness already. There are no people around, no car noise, just silence. First moose droppings of my trip, very exciting. First moose tracks of the trip. Those will show up or not. Put my foot next to it. They're big. He's in the water right here. I just scared him. He ran a bit, but then he stopped. He's listening. Same as me. It's just through the trees up there. I don't want to go up there. I don't know how I'm going to get by. I have to wait. Holy smokes. Wait it out. Day one I saw moose. It's crazy. You suppose it's safe to walk by? Cow moose. If there's a baby, that would be a problem. Somebody sees me. Okay, we're having a stare down. Do you suppose I go by? Yeah, she's busy. Okay, I'm going. It's okay. I'm talking to the moose. The moose is peeing right now. It's okay. I'm going. I will keep an eye on you. Okay. Well, that is a successful moose encounter, as I did not get attacked by the
That was cool. I think she's coming back on the trail. I'm gonna keep moving. To Susie's Cave just after my first moose encounter here. So I hadn't even made it to Susie's Cave and I saw my first moose. Alright, trail up. Susie's Cave. Pretty cool. I don't know if you can see down, but there's my backside where I was earlier. It's on there, down in the bottom. And this is looking out from Susie's Cave. So I started on the Tobin Harbor Trail, then I cut over at Susie's Cave. I'm just now walking away from Susie's Cave. I'm about to join up with the Rock Harbor Trail. And this is my view, which is amazing. And I can see the signpost down below that'll be the cutoff to Susie's Cave, where I'll join up the Rock Harbor Trail, so I know I'm on the right path. And that's what I was saying about the views, and listen to the water, and it's so clear. Just amazing. Trail's gone a little crazy in here. So many rocks. The rocks are definitely worn smooth up here. I see it in here. Enough boots have gone over it. And my view again. That does not get old. The Rock Harbor Trail has wandered off of all that other rock and it's now down in the trees again, where it's now boulders. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's also fun. Of course, this is day one. Another weekend I might feel differently. Seaplanes going over. Not sure if that'll show up or not. It's loud. I've already gotten accustomed to the quiet out here. A long stretch of plank boardwalk here. I just went by 3 Mile Campground. Continuing on my way to Daisy Farm. A rocky climb here. Isn't so bad. These rocky parts out in the sun are tough just because it's really hot. Didn't really expect it to be this hot. It's a reminder that I'll want to get started earlier in the day going forward. Today I didn't have much choice because I came in on the boat. I'm just coming up to one of the old mine sites. We're on the Rock Harbor Trail. Not to Daisy Farm yet. Well, that's it. Hole in the ground filled with water and logs. So this is a stump caused by literally a very busy beaver. If you look closely, you can see all the little marks in there. It just seems like an extraordinary amount of effort. And this is the rest of the tree. I mean, what did they think they were going to do with that? I'm guessing I have a little less than 2 miles to go to Daisy Farm, so that's not bad. And the going's easier now. It's not so rocky. It's more in the shade. And guess what? There's still amazing views. Oh, I see the lighthouse way up through there. I think actually that's about where Daisy Farm is across from the lighthouse. Squirrel on the boardwalk. Now he doesn't know what to do. He was running right along and now he's trapped. One of us is going to have to do it. Sorry. I know you were here first. Oh, see? You've got a tree. Oh, that's adorable. I made it to Daisy Farm. Looking at the map now. Go see what I can find for a place to stay.
That's it for episode 2. Highlight for me was definitely the moose. I hike and backpack alone regularly, and that doesn't bother me at all, but I hadn't really thought through how it would feel to encounter a moose when all alone. It does make you feel small. In the next episode, I'll show you my awesome Daisy Farm campsite, then hike from Daisy Farm to McCargo Cove. There will be more moose, plus a snowshoe hare, and even a turtle laying eggs. Oh, and even more amazing views. Be sure to like and subscribe to get notified when the next episode comes out. Thanks for watching.